Hood Postman, City, Hood, Click. Let's go.
Hood postman, hood postman. Do you understand? Hood postman. Making peace in the land.
Keep your head high, let the homies inspire. Turn pain into purpose, rise above the fire. From the streets to the mic, the wisdom is real. Hood postman teaching lessons you can feel. Every chant, every word, every scratch, every beat. West Coast energy, you can't compete. The streets are made for everyone, that's why they created sidewalks. Turn my circle into a square, that way I can see who's in my corner. The lion and the tiger may be more powerful, but you ain't never seen a wolf perform in the circus. Kings don't wrestle with clowns.
Cool, cool.
Holla, 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 holla.
Hood postman, hood postman. Hood postman, make it understand. Hood postman. He doing one hand. Hood postman. Do you understand?
Lock the door. Lock the door. Shout out to the Mailroom Nation and the Mailroom Goons. I am Professor Melly Mel, the Hood Postman. Be sure to click that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below so when the dope content hit, it'll feel like it's the first and the 15th. Welcome to the mailroom. When you come in, take a look at your mind and examine what's in your heart. You can go anywhere in the world to get a couple of lies, but you come right here to get the truth, and the truth you shall receive. This is not a glorification, nor is it glamorization. It's always an education. Get on the bus and let me take you to school, guys. School is in session. School is in session. Good to be here, sharing time and space. Once again, we are live. We are live. Shout out to the Mailroom Nation and the Mailroom Goons. Shout out to everybody that's joining us in the chat. I had to drop a couple of eye drops in my eyes. Make sure I'm straight there. What's good, people? What's good? King Mike in the house. What's going on, King Mike? What's good? Good. Listen, guys. As you know, a couple of days ago, Crip Mac once again bounced out, come back out, fall right into the flow of things. But often, two times, we have to understand what the flow is. Crip Mac has been gone 2 years and some change, so therefore, a lot has changed since then. So I'm saying this to Crip Mac, and I'm saying it with sincerity. And I don't want to, be too hard or critical on the brother, but he needs to understand that a lot has changed since he's been gone. Crip Mac, there are those who take advantage of the naive. Be careful. These people are content colonizers, idea colonizers, and they're colonizers with some all together. But they will only receive in return what they give. Life is a game of boomerangs. And that's what it is. The scandalous, deceptive behavior will eventually come back and hit you with extreme precision. And we have to understand why that is. At the end of the life, the game gonna always send you a bill. It's gonna always send you a bill. Social media is a powerful tool. We have to use it to build and not use it to take advantage of individuals. We got to elevate yourself, Crip Mac. Elevate yourself and watch how the world responds to you, because you have enough talent, you have enough going on in your life that way you can build your own. Well, I was watching a couple of clips of yours, and I can clearly see that you're out of your element. You're in your element, but you're not in it because you're trying to fit in too quick in the situations and circumstances, and you don't really know what the lay of the play or the field, what the plan is. You don't know any of that. You're just submerging yourself in some stuff with these people and don't really know what's going on. You got to be careful. Like I say, man, the white man's ice is not colder than the black. You talking about doing fair business? What is fair business to you, Crip Mac? You did. We all witnessed you sign that contract with 600. So if you have obligations there, you need to honor it, brother. That's fair business. When I myself and Marlon, we sent you money up there, you didn't acknowledge, you didn't tell us thank you and none of that. And that's fine. That's your personal business. I don't care about that. But what I'm saying to you is that don't always run to these people and think you're going to get better than what you can from your own people, brother. Don't just always think that. You got with this guy, Neon. Matter of fact, let me drop a clip on y'all to show you exactly what his behavior was on this circumstance and situation that occurred with him and this Neon guy. I don't know if this guy is part of the LBGQ community. I have no problem with them. But maybe he didn't. Crip Mac didn't know that's where he's leaner in that direction. As Corey Holcomb said, he's in the back door, yeah. Let's pop this clip in. Let's see what the Crip Mac had to say, because I think this is important. Here we go.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Hey, check this out, Neon. All your sisters, nothing's fair with you, cuz. On Fight Crip, we ain't doing nothing else. Don't try to have me looking like one of them weird-ass niggas out there, nigga. I don't get down like that, hood. And from now on, since I didn't know what the fuck was going on, I'm just gonna let bitches know, hey, cuz, I just wanna eat that coochie. Only real coochie on hood. Nigga, don't get down like them weird-ass niggas out there, nigga. Hey, you playing with yourself now, boy. We ain't never got nothing else coming ever again in life. And I bang that on my dead home, boys.
Lock the door.
That's funny. He banged that on his dead homeboys. But see, that's him rushing to involve himself and submerge him into some type of content with some people that he really know absolutely nothing about when he's already under contract with someone else. So, I mean, you say you do fair sentence. Can you say fair? Fair. Spell fair. Spell fair, Crip Mac. What's going on? Let's see. What's pretty Sean? What's going on? Add to the stage. What's going on, Sean? What's up? I don't see your picture, baby. Where you at?
You see me?
No, I don't see you. I see something, but I don't see you. Yeah. So yeah, he said he do fair citizens. What's going on? What's going on, Marlena? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the comments at this point. I got them on, but that's a YouTube problem. I can't do anything about it at this point. I don't think I can do anything. Let me see if I go back. Let me go back. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's comments in there. I see comments now. Okay.
Yo, you can hear me, OJ?
Yeah. I can't see you, though.
You see me?
Oh, there you go. What's going on, man?
What's up, baby? Now I'm letting you know something wrong with YouTube with the chat. So you're not gonna be seeing nobody in the chat. I just got off live and they're not even letting me type in the chat for some reason. So I'm just letting you know.
Oh, so it's a YouTube problem. Okay, got it. Thank you for that, man. Yeah, because we was wondering, we was trying to type in the chat and nothing could come up. But yeah. But we saw this Crip Mac. He got out a few days ago and just jumped right back into the content. But at the same time, he been gone 2 years, so a lot has changed, a lot can change, and people move differently. He's been gone 2 years, so I think he's a little frustrated. I dropped a little clip. I don't know if you saw the clip. Let me see so you can react to the clip. Let me show you the clip. He was hanging out with the guy Neon. That I think he's part of the LBGQ community. He got the neon hair up top, but and Crip Mac is basically.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Hey, check this out, Neon. All your sisters, nothing's fair with you, cuz. On Fight Crip, we ain't doing nothing else. Don't try to have me looking like one of them weird-ass niggas out there, nigga. I don't get down like that, hood. And from now on, since I didn't know what the fuck was going on, I'm just gonna let bitches know, hey, cuz, I just wanna eat that coochie. Only real coochie on hood. Nigga don't get down like them weird ass niggas out there, nigga. Hey, you playing with yourself now, boy. We ain't never got nothing else coming ever again in life. Now bang that on my dead homeboy.
Lock the door.
Clearly, that's his own fault, man. You know, rushing off into things. But sometimes, I don't know, man. Some people think when they align themselves with certain group of people that somehow they gonna get a better outcome, and they mightn't be anticipating and expecting one thing. But you always got to inspect what you expect, because if you don't, you're gonna wind up with something that you didn't really anticipate or something that you didn't even want. You know.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that these individuals they build these platforms for certain purposes, certain reasons, and it may not be to your liking. If that's the case, you got to at least examine it and see what this guy doing. And then you put yourself. He went out there with the red picnic blankets, and you know,
That's where the
and,
team come in front. Like his team should have did the homework, because that, from what I heard, like that young kid Neon, like he's done that before. Like he played,
yeah,
he
he played
trolled Crip Mac
games. He played
before.
reindeer games. You know,
Yeah, I heard he did that before. I mean, he's way young. I don't watch the kid, but what I
right,
heard other people doing reactions upon him, like that's his MO. So you know what I'm
right.
saying? The whole lining them up with that was just weird. Like I don't know, but you know, they'll do anything for some content, man.
Yeah,
Especially behind them.
that seemed to be the order today with YouTube in general. And the content, you know, is just people are actually just doing anything, you know, for content and actually creating lies and fabrication. You know, it's a
Setting
lot of different
people
things
up.
going on. You know,
It hasn't even been a week. He been home. It
no,
hasn't even been a week.
he's already, and you can see he's already leaning into the trouble area. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And if he's
yeah.
not careful, feds will violate him.
Mm-hmm.
They will
Mm-hmm.
violate him. We'll hit him with that.
Because like what you just said, the homework, you got to do your homework when you're dealing with individuals, especially with individuals that you don't
Yeah,
know, especially when it comes to business. Like, okay, yeah, they talking good numbers.
yeah. He say he do fair business now. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, you know, I've been pretty fair with you. You know, when I first met you, Crip Mac, he's at that hotel over there, and you and Lily takes and you wind up in a situation there, and I warned you then
Mm.
about certain things, and you didn't take heed then, and you wind up going to, you know, getting click clack clack click clack locked up.
Mm. Yeah, you mentioned it earlier when you had. I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know y'all was that cool for you then to even look him out. I didn't even know y'all even had that rapport. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
did at one time, you know, and that was through the homegirl Rennie Low. Shout out to Rennie Low.
Dr. Rennie, yeah, I could just
Yeah,
imagine the stuff that you told him face to face, because you done told me
yeah.
some stuff.
But Rennie Low him and Rennie Low got a real cool relationship. They cool as a fan, but he for some reason, man, he aligned himself like the Adam 22. I mean, you know, me personally, I see what
Mm.
Adam 22 does. He sex play a lot, and he does just like the one cat when they was doing at the fight night, Friday fight nights, and the
Mm.
guy said, "Man, why you got all these crabs up on your show or something?" And then he didn't know that Adams was mic'd up, and Adam actually made it about 3 or 4 days, and then he replayed it back on, used it as content.
Mm-hmm.
Then the dude started getting all kind of heat and messages from his statement. I'm sure he didn't
Yeah.
mean no harm, but because he was having a private conversation with Adam. But that's how Adam is. Adam is a messy guy, and he's gonna do whatever it is in the name of content. At
He's
least that's what they call it.
the
Whether it's
blueprint.
content or not, it's done.
Mhm.
But also, I want to take a moment and talk about Loose Cannon and Big U.
Mm.
Loose Cannon and Big U are in serious trouble, and what you have is based on the preponderance of evidence. It's insurmountable. It is an enormous lot of damage done there, and all to their own detriment, based on
Mhm.
too much phone use, too much talking, and just doing all the wrong things. And it's going to
OG,
be
I'm gonna be
hard.
touching this. I'm gonna be listening. I'm getting a call right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh,
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for them to defend themselves against the evidence that's weighing against them. So what the feds do, they have what is called 5 to 40. They have 10 to life, and they have some lower sentences based on you don't meet the citizen guideline, and you don't have mandatory minimums and all that different stuff, and you don't have superseding indictments. So what I'm seeing though is that I think Eddie Boy did a video saying that he possibly could face 40 years, and that's a true statement. But at the time, but he don't have to get that 40. What the government may do, they may offer him a deal to plead out. In other words, he'll plead to foreseeable. Foreseeable is that he'll cop to whatever his part is in the RICO indictment or the indictment, and they'll probably start him off at 20. He'll probably, if he accept a plea deal, they'll probably get him a plea deal at 20, and if he accepts it, he can go about his business. And he don't have to do no telling. He don't have to do no Rule 35B. He don't have to do no safety valve. He don't have to point nobody out. He don't have to do none of that. I think that would be his best bet if the government put that on the table, based on the preponderance of evidence and everything that he has done and said on the internet that has just crushed his own world by talking too much. And it's insurmountable. There's nothing he could do, man, and it's crushing at this point. As for Big U is in way more deeper waters than the other guy, the loose cannon guy, because he's the head of the indictment. He's what the indictment is about. I think it was it draws down. What did they call it? Something I don't remember the particular name, but anyway. As for the 600 years, what they're going to do with him is more likely he's facing a life sentence. And the same thing they did to Doc Holliday, Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford, the Unabomber, they will, based on his criminal threats and everything, allegedly criminal threats, allegedly unliving, and all of the elements that's making up this RICO, if they find him guilty on it, they're going to fly him straight to an ADX. That's based on his ability, because they're saying that he's the leader, he's the in charge, he's the intimidator, he's the threat, he's all these different things. They're going to levy all those charges against him, and what's going to happen? He's going to find himself in the ADX. And I don't wish none of this on none of them. I'm just giving y'all from my perspective and everything I've seen and witnessed by being in the federal system and reading federal circuits, federal authorities, American jurisprudence, rules and engagements, procedures of trial and law, and also understanding the citizen guidelines. Again, there's 5 to 40, 10 to life, and somewhere in the grand scheme, you filed in, whether you go all the way down to level 32, to start at level 32, all the way to level 38 or 40 or something. Those are automatic life sentence when you get that far down into the levels 32 and started probably 151 and so there's a high range, there's a mid range, and there's a low range. But based on the preponderance of evidence is where you're going to land and whatever they find you guilty on. But so do notice the government do charge in duplicity. They'll put all the heavy charges on him. But if you got a good attorney, because the attorney is really about who can tell the best lie. If you have a really, really, really good attorney, like a attorney that those attorneys use cost about $1 million. And they're going to go in there. They're going to tell the best lie they can possibly muster up. They're going to get up out the muster so they can catch up. That's just what is going to happen. And they're going to tell it. They're going to tell us such a great lie that the jury's going to be like this. And then it's going to be up to the U.S. attorney to tell his lie, because they're going to lie on you too. You get the lie and they get the lie. That's what it's all about. Who tells the best lie? That's all it's about. And when you align yourself with these type of charges, or you have because it's all about commerce, right? Whatever breaks commerce or whatever change the flow of money and directed in another direction other than what's intended by the government, then things get real, real weird for you. Yeah. Yeah, Big U and Big U again. Again, if Loose Cannon is facing 40, and they're saying Big U allegedly is facing 600 years, and I just think they should use that because 600 name is involved. I don't think that, but I do think based on the some insurmountable amount and the preponderance of the evidence, I believe that there's a lot of time that can be associated to his name, to the Eugene Kennedy name. And again, they're going to make an example out of based on the intimidation, the threats, and all the different things that he was doing within the indictment, and then he was on the phone talking about it, and then they went to the people that he was putting the pressures on, and all those individuals, all those people that's in the indictment, those people that's on the lower end of the indictment that have minimum engagement in the indictment, all of those people more likely are going to testify or be willing to testify against him for less assistance. That's from Bear Claw on down. I'm just being honest with y'all about it. See, because all them people is over 50 and 20 years. If you 50 or 60 and you get 20 years, that's what. Now, if you in your 30s, like when I went, me and Gangster and my brother and my homeboys, when we went, we was like 40. I was 41, so they was in their 30s. So they was in their 30s. I was 41. I probably was the oldest one at that time. So I didn't come home until I was 51. And I had a 12-year sentence, but I fought it, went to the law library, and actually got into the books, federal seconds, federal thirds, found case laws jeopardized, and found Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, filed paperwork to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, got it reduced down, and they gave me 9 and some change, but I had originally 12. So that's how that worked out. But at the end of the day, that was people trying to mad at me because I didn't want to go drive iron, man. I can get a gym membership when I get out of jail, man. Let me go to this law library and get in these books. Because I can always get a gym membership when I get out. But yeah, that's just my take and my perspective on it. Don't mean that necessarily that it has to go the way I'm saying, but rest assured that if he's convicted, he will be going to the ADX. Because they're going to put him at the same status as the Doc Holliday, Jeff Ford, or Larry Hoover. Those are people that you know. And there's other people like the guy out of D.C. and the guy out of New York. They're all up in the ADX as well because of, they pistol game, and some of the different things that they were doing within their indictments. So yeah, when you have power like that, or they believe you have power, because remember, he the one that said, if you come to LA, you got to check in. So who is he talking to? That was just, he didn't specifically name anybody there. So that was saying that if you are a celebrity, you got money, you got status, you got clout, whatever, when you come to LA, check in with me. Because if you don't, you're going to have problems. See that right there? That's crushing right there. That's something that you formed in your head and you verbally said it on the internet. That's done, man. You done, man. You get a 20-year sentence, you done, man. You are done. If you're in your late 50s and 60s. You're done. But like I said, again, based on the preponderance of evidence, he's looking at a great deal more. He's actually already looking at a life sentence unless they allow him to plea. Now, if they offer him a plea deal for 20, just to try to save himself some kind of way, or even have a chance, if they put a 20-year deal on the table, he better snatch it off. That's what I saw gangsters do. They put a 20-year deal on the table. He didn't play with it. He snatched it off. And then he got it down to 12. And then once he got it down to 12, he came home. So, you always had to file Cornovus, Dealer Corella, mandamus, amicus brief. There's all different kind of briefs that you can file. Friends of the court to file for you on your behalf, or you can file a 2255. There's all different kind of writs and reliefs you can file within the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals once you're sentenced. You want to save your appeal rights. Whatever you do, save your appeal. That's some people get like I just saw someone, they got sentenced on a Rule 11. Rule 11E is a binding plea. I think that's what Brick Baby got, if I'm not mistaken. If he got a Rule 11E, that's probably was the best thing for him, because the Rule 11 is that means that his attorney, the judge, and the prosecutor all agree that he should get a specific amount of time, and they can't go under and they can't go over. And that could be anywhere from 3 to 7 years. I don't know. I believe he's somewhere in that range, and I believe that's why he went on and got out the way, because he was able to take the Rule 11E, and it was a binding plea agreement. And then probably, I don't know. That don't mean he told or any of that. That just means that he had mitigating circumstances, and whatever the mitigating circumstances. Because here's the thing: they're not going to put you away, and they don't go through your full family tree, and they understand, once they understand the psychological makeup of an individual, and see, did he have a hard time coming up? Was he abused as a child? They want to know that. You got to go see psychs. And they do evaluations. The feds don't just put you in without doing all the evaluations. And then they do a pre-citizen report, and that's when a probation officer come in and ask you about your family, and then they come up with the mitigating circumstances based on what your lawyer is saying and whatever they're saying, and whatever they find out, they can go research. You might have been in mental health, mental wellness, whatever. They go back and find those doctors saying, yeah, he's schizophrenic, manic depressive, he might be this or that, and they add all that stuff, and then they come up, they based on whatever the information they come up, they tend to like tailor the sentence based on whatever your upbringing was. They do that too as well, and that don't have nothing to do with telling or any of that. It's just not just what the federal government does. They're a little bit better at actually learning the person just a little bit better than what the state would do. And that's my take on it. But I hope you guys got something from that today. I mean, what's up, Rodney? I haven't been doing these lives, man, because the internet is such a nuisance to me now. And when I see everybody, I don't like to see all the black brothers and sisters, all they do is go at each other every day. Nobody wants to talk about history. Nobody wants to talk about finances. Nobody wants to talk about banking. None of that, because none of the stuff they're doing is all of it is non-negotiable. You can't take none of the stuff that they're doing to a financial institution or to General Motors or any of that thing, or Chase Morgan. You can't go down to E.F. Hutton, none of the different mortgage companies or any of that. Caldwell, anyway, none of it is it's all non-negotiable. So it's like, wow, they actually sit and waste their time doing this stuff, And maybe if our people would have been taught in school how to do banking, how to do financing, how to do credit, how to do investment. Maybe if they would have been taught at an early age, they would find better things to do with their time versus that. But again, I'm telling you, Crip Mac, there are those who take advantage of the naive. And right now, bro, you happen to be it. You're naive, and the individuals that's been out here working already, they're going to take advantage of you. But you did sign a contract with that brother 600 Christopher Lovejoy. If you did that, and that contract is still good, bro, you need to honor that, bro. You say you did fair citizens, right? That's what you said. You even spared it out. F-A-I-R. F-A-I-R. Fair. Can you say fair? Fair. Then you got your dad down there. I don't know if he's your real dad, fake Crip Mac dad, or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, again, I wish you all to hit that like button. Yeah, there you go, Mike. Hit that like button. Like I said, I try to be a straight shooter. I throw balls and strikes. I try to throw the ball straight down the plate. And if you have a problem with what I'm saying, hit me up, drop a comment or something. I'm on Instagram. Check with me later if you want to know something about the law or whatever. You got any questions? I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm the Hood Postman on TikTok, Hood Postman on Instagram, and I'm Melly Gibson on Facebook. Send me a message and let's talk about it. We don't have to argue with each other on social media. We can actually have a real dialogue. And we'll figure out what the points are. But anyway, I appreciate each and every last one of you. It's amazing, incredible people. But with that being said, you know what's going on. I am Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman. Don't mind me, just watching. Church moving. But go ahead and lock that door from the east side to the west side of Compton, or New York, Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, wherever it may seem to be, or Chicago. Lock the goddamn door and say no more.
Cali finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products to the fans get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. I leave bad man and I'm so pretty. I got that check with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking. And I don't talk about it. I just make it happen. Word on the block is that my shit go. Reach for the low.
Lock the door, because we are gone.